By the end of this video, you will have an overview and takeaway of the OFA challenge for ClickFunnels. But first, if you would subscribe and like my channel. It is fairly new, so I would greatly appreciate it, especially if you get anything out of this content. The last video I did was halfway in between because I had researched and wanted to do something that had never been done before because I couldn't find it myself, and that's what I wanted. So now that I'm done, I'm not going to go back and recap. That was mostly all hook, story, and offer. So the rest of it was basically weeks 3 and 4, which covered traffic, core funnel strategy, and actually building the funnel. So there was Julie, there was Russell, and there was Steven. And I had to tell you that Steven asked us to, hey, who was your favorite? And, what we thought, what we would change, blah, blah, blah. And I actually thought about that because in the beginning, I knew it was going to be Steven because, well, he's cool and I just love his energy and everything. But really, I got just as much from the other two than I did him. A lot more than I thought, which I'm just being honest. So I really enjoyed watching them too. So, traffic is really important. It is more important than what you think it is. So look into that. 2 things. 1, this can be life-changing. It really can. You hear that, I'm sure, going into it. But what you don't hear is it is not for a lot of people. And I say that because they go in not prepared. So they're in there and they're confused, and you spend a lot of time learning. I did this at the beginning. You spend so much time learning and you're trying to get it that you're not doing it. You're not focusing on what you really should be doing. So it was that, and then people think this is magic, that you could just pay $100, go in, and it's going to be magic. Your funnel's going to all of a sudden just do $1,000 a month. But it doesn't work like that. I mean, at the end, there was people that were doing really good, but I mean, the majority don't. You got to get your funnel built and get it out there and get it started. So, again, I wanted to put that out there that it isn't for everybody, and it is a lot of work. It's called a challenge for a reason. So, in the beginning, I was told that you can spend 1 hour to 2 hours a day, which you ended up really doing. You spend a whole lot more time than that. So know that going in, that's very helpful. And I'm also taking notes. I still have all the notes that I took. So if you need them, just comment down below and I'll send them to you because that can be very helpful. So also, let's talk about Lady Boss. Okay, that was in the beginning, or the 2nd week, or 3rd week, and she was good. Okay, but what I want to be honest and say is I listened to her, but I didn't listen to her. And what I mean by that is I had watched a video where I was telling a friend about it, and they were like, oh my gosh, you didn't believe that wasn't true? And then you see the ending of it. Well, later on I went back and I watched the video. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it would be embarrassing. But after I watched the video, I realized, yes, I had seen the end of the video. And yeah, I did know after I seen the end that the video wasn't true. But my mind kept telling me that because I wanted it to be true when I was watching it, that it was true. But it was the same thing with Lady Boss. And so I went back and I watched her again. And that made me realize that I didn't hear what she was saying because, and I'm saying this because you listen. She says it in the beginning of her video. They did everything simple. They used their phone for videoing and editing and any little bitty thing that they could do. And I was making a mountain out of a molehill as my grandma would say. So I kept trying to make things way harder than they were supposed to be. So don't do that, okay? And don't make things in your funnel hard or complicated, because a confusing mind, no one buys. What does that say? A confused mind always says no. So don't confuse them. Just make your offer nice and easy. And again, I didn't see that till a friend sent me a funnel and was showing me what his looked like, and I was like, "Is that easy? Is that simple? Oh my gosh!" And I got it. I got it all of a sudden when I saw that. I'm like, "Okay, I get it now. So some of the stuff I had to go back, or I had to rethink to actually get it. So that's very important. So if there's one thing I really would give you advice, it would be make it easy. Don't offer complicated. Set aside more time, and then just hit it, and you'll do really good. Do me a favor, again, if you got anything out of this, like, subscribe, comment. If you need anything or questions, it's no problem. Just let me know. Again, Shelly, thanks.